So today we wanted to introduce you to our new concept called Retail12. It's a subscription service for retailers. And we came up with the idea during the pandemic when we actually couldn't get to retailers to help them. A lot of our clients, we had to do everything virtually. So like everyone else, we had to pivot and come up with ways to help our clients in a virtual manner. And we decided that in addition to doing webinars and Zoom calls, that there are a lot of retailers out there that could probably use some assistance, some affordable assistance in a virtual manner. So we decided, why don't we create something that we could expand our reach to retailers throughout the entire country. So Retail12, 12 being 12 months of the year, that name came about, and we came up with some ideas on how to every month reach out to retailers that sign up and give them an opportunity to ask questions, bring challenges to the table, and then we would also provide tips. So design tips, merchandising tips, display tips, and it would be an open forum. So one day a month, we would have a visual merchandising expert, a retailer design expert, someone who's really well-versed in retail operations and inventory management. And then we'd also have an app, and we would provide do-it-yourself videos. So it'd be a very comprehensive program. Well, that's all great, but we needed to start somewhere, and we thought, we have to have kind of a preliminary pilot program. So Lisa's going to talk about how we started that recently.
Yeah, so our pilot program is called Retail Reimagined. And we wanted to take the opportunity to do some exploring ourselves to see how this format, which I think is unique to the industry, to provide information, like Lynn said, in a new way. RetailWorks always tries to do something with a little twist. So we are considering Retail Reimagined as sort of the springboard to the paid subscription service, which will be Retail12. So this is an opportunity just to kind of figure out what our retailers are in need of, to work out some of the kinks. We're also doing production-wise everything ourselves, so people kind of have to consider that, this almost grassroots internal event that we're doing. But we're excited about it because we're always trying to think out of the box and provide something in a timely manner that all of our retailers and eventually other commercial businesses could use.
Great. And I can show the flyer that we developed for Retail12. So I'm just going to share my screen for a moment here and bring it up. So on our website, this is our homepage. We have this red button here, and actually you can see here to the left the virtual services. So we started that initially during the pandemic, but this is the Retail12 subscription service. And if you click on that, then you'll see this flyer. And we really look at it almost as sort of being a creative board of directors for retailers, but we have two different levels. We have the inspirational level, which is will be a little more cost effective. And provides just inspirational ideas and tips each month. And then the professional level is the one I was referring to initially, where there is actually that open forum and people can actually talk to the experts directly. So these are just some of the things. And again, you can go to our website and get this information through this flyer. And on that professional level, we are discussing a myriad of topics. So under design, lighting, signage, fixtures, furnishings, et cetera. And then window displays, visual merchandising best practices. We'll even talk about your brand, logo usage, printed materials, and then retail operations. And I'm sure there are many other topics that will come up during conversation with those who do sign up. So on the first Monday of every month is what we right now have put out there, and this could change, but again, we're still in that pilot program. Probably an hour topic on design and branding, an hour on display and merchandising, and then an hour on retail operations and marketing. So anyone who signs up would have access to many of our experts on staff. We have combined over 150 years of experience. And, many of us do charge a higher consulting rate out there because we bring that expertise to the table. So those who sign up will get access to all of us, which is we think a nice service. And we also feel like we're going to have a fun twist to it. So, when you do see like BJ on the beat, you will enjoy her her presentations quite a bit. So I'm gonna now stop sharing, go back to the four of us. And we can talk a little bit about the first three segments that we've done in the Retail Reimagined program. Suzanne, do you want to talk about your do-it-yourself videos that you created?
Yeah. So what we have done here at Retail Works is offer a DIY package, also called Helpers on Display. And previously, we've done these wonderful packages that are available for purchase, where we create a concept, and it's usually over a particular season or a holiday or some other type of theme. And we kind of give you a template of an idea for that particular season, a theme, a color story, different types of props that you can either purchase or create on your own. We give you ideas of how to display them and how to put your own merchandise within those displays. And we also offer packages where you can print up material. You can print up posters, you can print up small tent cards for your table, some 8.5 by 11 signage holders that you can display all throughout your store. It kind of ties in the whole season together, and all the great props kind of work together to create a whole new fresh look for your place. And we did a variety of the different props offered, created them here at Retail Works, and then we took them over to a shop locally in Wauwatosa called Moy, and used those props to set up several different displays that came out absolutely wonderful. Carolyn, the owner, used the props to incorporate her own merchandise within them, and it just looked so fresh and so fabulous. And it's a fun project. It gives you ideas and inspiration. You can take those ideas, you can expand on them. You can use different color stories if that warrants what the type of merchandise you have there. And it just kind of creates something new and fresh.
Excellent. Thank you, Suzanne. BJ, you're on.
Yes.
Tell us
All
what
right.
you did.
So I've got the best part. I'm just saying, I get to go and take you behind the scenes and visit all these really great retailers that we have near and far. I'm going to introduce you to the owners and or the managers. These are places that we have searched out for you, for us. And I'm going to show you how they have used a great design technique, or they've changed a building, or their retail displays are knockout, and things we can learn from all of that. We will talk about some of the problems they've had, and maybe we can all learn from that, and they can teach us while we teach you, teaching us, teaching them. I don't know, something like that.
So BJ, where did you go in February?
I went up to De Pere, Wisconsin, to Native Roots Hemp Apothecary. It is a wonderful shop, newly designed, and some really great people. You're going to love their ideas too.
Excellent. Looking forward to seeing that.
What's really cool about the BJ segment is that we do get to hear from people who are in the seats of other retailers, and that what their issues are, how they are overcoming some challenges during the pandemic. And you get to hear not just from us, but from associates that you can very much relate to. And we can also learn from them as well, like you said.
For sure.
And every retailer has their own unique layouts and even the physical issues that they have to deal with when they're doing merchandising and different kinds of displays.
And I have to say, you'll love BJ's segment because she is quite the entertainer, and
it's really fun. It's great to meet these retailers. You know, everybody is willing to help. I mean,
right?
Shouldn't we all be, especially at this time?
Right.
And I was so tickled and humbled by how open they were to having us there, to sharing their process, and to sharing ideas.
Yeah, the small business community is just a wonderful group of people that want to encourage other businesses, and share their
Right.
ideas and their struggles and everything. Yeah.
Retail is difficult these days. You know, we know what they're up against, and everyone now needs to have sort of this omni-channel retailing going on where they have a good e-commerce presence and a strong website, but the actual shopping is not going away. And so we're really helping retailers create that spectacular customer experience
Yeah.
that's necessary and more important than ever right now these days. And when, you know, COVID is over and we're getting close to that, people are going to be going back out and shopping. So
Absolutely.
this is the time to get your space, you know, as, you know, spit polished as possible, and to implement some really cool, fun ideas and stay vibrant. And I think it's exciting what we're headed for.
Absolutely.
And I think the other point is that we all want to support local entrepreneurs and businesses. And that's what the essence of this is. And we'll be bringing stories to you from local retailers. And it's a community, you know, and like we all said, it's time to stick together, support each other. And this is just another tool you could put in your toolbox that we hope you take advantage of. If you're not a retailer, you could still find valuable tips in the discussion of display, because you may have a reception area or even a conference room or something. And we have the ideas to kind of expand your brand and to put your look and feel to what matches you. So I think you'll find it helpful. And you never know, in the future, we may spin off and do something with, like I said, another industry group. But I think everybody will find something in this show. Again, it's the pilot called Retail Reimagined, and we are excited about it and hope you are too.
Great, thank you, Lisa. And I think, you know, just to finish on that point about people who don't consider themselves as retail, having a retail store or retail storefront. We've often said that anytime a customer is walking through a front door to buy a product or a service, we consider that a retail environment.
Right.
So you may be more retail than you think. And we also bring the consumer behavior and environmental psychology component to the table, which is fascinating. I mean, what we do, you know, it scientifically makes a difference. When you do A to plus B, you're going to get C. It's a fascinating way to approach design. So we add that other layer to it. So again, yes, we can expand out to other industries.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching, and we hope to have you visit our space soon and actually see it in person, and or maybe sign up for the Retail12 subscription service coming soon.